designed to collapse. So you're afraid to change? Are you afraid to change and upgrade yourself? No, that's just your perspective on it because you're scared. I see the blending of cultures. I see the blending of skin colors. You see suicide. You see fear. I see the problem here. No, I see you like to use a lot of keywords that are thrown around on the internet. I'm seeing that. Yeah, how about the human tribe? Not the American tribe or the Canadian tribe. It depends. There's all kinds of science. There's rat science, there's shit science. Yes, yes, yes. I also don't think the earth is flat either. Yes, yes. Oh, a shit ton. But that doesn't really matter. They don't have the social structures that humans have. Right. Are you the same person that hates being compared to like the apes and like we came from apes? Okay, okay. All right. I was about to just walk away from this conversation. Okay. All right. The blending. Okay. Okay. Evolve our minds because we're not apes anymore. We evolved from throwing our shit and 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 it's mostly because of the first world. Do you know that? A lot of the third world is third world because of the first world, because of countries in Europe, because of America. No, they were just the first persons to. No, no, no. Look, they advanced so quickly because they were a part of the first societies like Egypt, like all kinds of countries elsewhere that had slaves, and was like, okay, free labor is good, which means I keep profits. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so I let you finish. Yes, yes. But they had already advanced a shit ton. I'm okay. Okay, you're skipping timelines here. Well, that's good that they realized how shitty they were being and decided to quit. You know what? They should get credit for that. They should get credit for that. No, who is denying that? Who's saying that? Who's saying that? You guys, look, white people profited from being in a very good part of the world. Good climate, a bunch of ways to trade, and yes, they advanced a lot of resources in that particular area. That's why they were able to thrive. And also wouldn't have had shit like the Crusades. Also wouldn't have had shit like the Crusades. Okay. Okay, and you're saying that we can advance from that. That's what I'm saying. Is that if we stop seeing them as them and us as us and start seeing everybody as us, maybe we would stop building bombs and start doing new books. Right. A dream is a dream until it's put into action. And right now, you're not even thinking about that action, even as a possibility. You want separate. I grew up around, like, dude, I am as white as they come. But I grew up around black people. I have no problem with black people. Okay, okay. Well, I'm just trying to be very simple about it. Oh my God. That's what I'm saying. It takes two to tango. See, and that's the mentality of why they stay on their side, because they know we have that mentality. Did I say that? I'm saying don't purposely put up walls to be divided. Like you're calling it suicide. You already have that thought that this is going to be suicide if we start blending and if we start to mix. But you don't have a problem with it. You just don't want it near you. Is what you're saying. Man, you need to do some mushrooms, bro. You need to expand your mind, man. You're just talking about all of these concepts and thoughts that have already been said before. You're not thinking for yourself, man. You're not thinking for yourself. You recite statistics and quotes and fucking facts that you read in a book or saw online, and you're not thinking for yourself right now. Like, you're not thinking about the big picture. You're just thinking about what you think you know. Your culture? Your like your culture, like your walls, your color, like. Oh yeah, man. I've always said that, man. Fuck the Western European culture. I've always said that. It's just, man, there's just something about those Western Europeans. Hell no, I ain't never thought that shit. What the fuck are you even talking about right now? What about anything that I said would make you think that I would say some shit like, man, you need to do some mushrooms, bro. You need some zen in your life, man. Oh man, that Canadian genocide has to be tough. Oh god damn it. Oh god damn it. Oh god damn it. Nah, bro. I think you need to go to a place like Detroit and find out what real shit looks like. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Did not say that. Well, I thought it was, so that's my bad. No. No, I think all of these wars that we keep on just playing around in are putting us in debt.
Need to stop. I agree with
Oh man, it's not really America though. It's the banks that really own the fucking world.
Why don't y'all start a game and then keep talking, man?
No man, I know man. I'm getting pretty heated over here,
Y'all can keep talking. I just want to play the game while y'all talk. I'm live streaming now.
man.
Okay. Well then put it back.
Oh,
Put it
so it
on.
just
Put it
sounds
on
like I'm just
TC.
talking to myself. That's probably good though. That's probably a good thing. So now it just sounds like I start talking and then I just get talked over and then I just trail off and then it'll be quiet for like 10 minutes while you rant. Nah, bro. Nah. I would get to like 10% of it and then you cut me off. Oh man. I don't care about these titles, man. I gotta tell you this right now. I don't give a fuck about these titles. Like, you're talking to yourself, man. You're talking about the right and left and fucking like all of these things are just words to give people rants to their own tribe. That's all it is. Like that shit that you were talking about, tribalism. We are creating our own tribalism by calling us right or left or conservative or what the fuck ever you are, instead of just being less of a dick to each other. It's but it's not just their own flag. They want to have people that support them that think like them. That makes them not feel alone. No, I'm just saying that it's a strategy that people use. And you thought about this a lot, I can tell. This isn't a good sign. Yeah, a lot of bullshit. A lot of if you win the war, you get to make the history. That's pretty much it. You like your walls because you like your power. And you are afraid of anybody possibly coming and taking that power from you, even if it's deserved. Now, you deal in a lot of absolutes because I did not say that all of history is bullshit. Now, that's another strategy that people like you like to use. You like to shape the argument to make it feed your own bias. Like, that's a strategy, and I respect it, but it's not going to work on me. You're not going to get a rise out of me. Right. So that goes out the window when you start cussing and getting defensive, though. That's where you fucked up. That's where you showed your hand. That, like, you showed your weakness. Like, for all these walls that you want to defend and build up, the one wall that's the weakest is your own skin, bro. And that's a lot of people like you. I mean, that puts so much stock into these things. When really, like, it's so simple. Just don't be an asshole to each other. Don't be greedy. Don't steal. I did not say you were an asshole. Again, you're hearing half of the things I'm saying, then assuming what I'm meaning, instead of just listening. Seeing both sides as a part of debate, an educated debate. I mean, just sometimes just stop and put down your flag for a second and take a look at theirs. Might learn something. Right, but if he's Obama, then he's the worst, though, right? Well, you called him a lot of bad words, bro. You said a lot of bad words. Oh, man.
Wow, what the fuck?
Well, that was a good ass game.
Yeah.
So have you ever done shrooms, dude?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because you would not be this intense if you had done shrooms a few times in your life. Like, I could tell immediately, like, you haven't done mushrooms. I know. Well, I mean, you got to deal with your problems, man, because then it comes out at times where it shouldn't. You know what I mean? You got to relax, bud. You need to come down to Texas and chill out. There you go, man. There you go. Because violence is always the answer. Bro, those hills aren't your father, okay? Those hills aren't your father. Chinese are taking care of the Chinese, man. This paranoia, man, is going to lead to nothing but aggravation. So is the United States governing body. What the fuck? There's corruption everywhere, man. I don't know, man. We might not be doing that specifically, but we're doing some pretty fucked up shit. But everybody thinks that they're the good guys, though. Like,
This motherfucker so big, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
yeah, that's a city. Goddamn.
My old mucker.
The only difference between good socialism and bad socialism, or good anything or bad anything, is the people that run it. It tends to corrupt being in power. When humans have control of other humans, it tends to fuck people up, like police.
Good show. Objective Charlie is ours.
Okay, so then what are you saying? And they've been touched by first world countries like America.
Attack the objective.
This got ran over by a tank.
Man, they over here by me, y'all. I'm in the bushes.
Be aware we have lost objective dog.
Oh man. Man, I cannot talk about politics anymore. Like, I'm about to grab that noose.
Oh, shit.
Soldiers, we must attack the objective.
A face to remember.
We evolved out of that mentality, so why can't we evolve
Objective
out
Charlie
of this
is
whole
lost.
tribal mentality? That's what I'm saying. People have full control over that compatibility, though. Yeah.
Bitch.
Attack the objective.
What?
I just don't subscribe to the whole, if their bad is just as bad as my bad, that makes my bad less bad.
Attack the objective now.
Hold the tank still. There's guys behind us too.
He did.
Oh, yeah, I'm out. Dead.
Hold on, I'm finna come and get you. I'll come and get you.
Got you, soldier.
Alright, man. Well, let's get zoned in on this game.
We have lost objective Able.
I'm dead. They all on top of you. 3 of them on top of y'all. 2 y'all left.
I'm getting out. Damn it.
Attention, we must defend all the objectives.
Sniping.
Excuse me.
Enemy has marked objective Able. Objective Baker has been defused.
Ooh. Come here. I'm good. Ooh, boy. Got like 3 kills before I done.
Have this grenade.
Here I come.
Yep.
Be still.
Oh. Oh, this guy right fucking there.
Fuck. This bitch following me, man.
We have armed objective Baker.
Chin up, soldier.
Shit, no guys over there.
What the fuck was that? Ew. This pussy.
Shit.
Shit, crazy.
Let's figure